beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Where it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Where it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts below the video in the description box, as well as on the website. The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So let's see what's the dominant energy for our message today from the 3D Tarot. We did pull your Alpha and Omega messages. We pull them first and we'll read them after we channel this message. We'll read them last. Ooh, the star is our dominant energy today. I love this energy. The star, blessed, safe, and protected no matter where you stand in your skin on all time, space, and dimensions. Oh, is that what you need to add into your repertoire? Is that what you've been looking for? Absolutely. Blessed, safe, and protected. Always, always. Blessed, safe, and protected. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. Thank you for the growth on our channel. For those of you returning, welcome back. It's so good to have you back again. It's so good to be live with you worldwide, talking to the tribe of love and peace and happiness. Okay. What was you trying to say? Oh, I am always, always blessed, safe, and protected on all time, space, and dimensions. This is the most important mantra. This is a most important self-identity that you could build, that you could introduce into your energy field, because it removes so much and brings in so much. Brings in what you want, leaves out what you don't. It's amazing how it works. It works for you. It's a very automatic thing when you get this knowing in your soul, in your being, that you're always, always blessed, safe, and protected on all time, space, and dimension. And somebody's sitting there saying, but why is she saying always twice? Because we're saying always, ALLWAYS, meaning in every way. And we're also saying always, meaning at all times. Okay? So I am always, always blessed, safe, and protected on all time, space, and dimension with this star card. Now, the star card also talking to me about wish fulfillment. The universe is serving things up in your favor, in your best interest. The universe is orchestrating stuff. You have aligned with this blessed state of mind. Yes. And so in that, you get so much more of this. Okay, blessings and fun and beautiful, fulfilling and satisfying experiences. Oh, yeah. And then I'm hearing, because you're a shining star, no matter who you are, shining bright you'll see what you can truly be. And so when you're in that star energy, like, are you trending right now? Abso-freaking-lutely I am. I heard abso-freaking-lutely I am. I am trending. Hello. I'm trending. It's like, it's written on my neck. Is it? Is it written on your neck? Okay. That's what I heard. So you're trending. Oh, it's written on your neck. What's in your neck? The throat chakra is in your neck. So it's like you've been speaking everything in your favor. You've been speaking everything in alignment with the fulfillment of your desires. Anywhere where you used to speak against yourself, like, you stop that. That was bad for your health, for the health of your money, for the health of your love, for the health of your mind, for the health of your everything. And now, like, you speak for your health. You speak in alignment with your wish fulfillment, okay? And because that lady on the star card is in full nudity, this lets me know that her energy is extremely transparent, right? She's at peace with who she is. You don't have to fake the funk and show up with some sort of fake junk personality, character, representative to any party or to anywhere you be, because the way you are, who you are is fine. It's easy to see, and you don't have any fear of that. Anywhere where you were too shy and too timid to be in your authenticity, to be in your truth, like that's just not happening no more. And anywhere where you're saying that's not true for me, Melinda, I'm still so shy, I'm so afraid to be seen. Okay, well then for you, this dominant energy of the star card, for you personally, then they're saying it's time for you to let go of that shell. It's time for you to get out of that box. Okay, it's time for you to break that boundary. Absolutely. And so there's also the energy of, with the star, you know, when it's dark out, you can see the stars twinkling up above. They're lit up, right? And so you have to understand that your energy is lit up. It's lit. Yeah, you're lit. It's lit in here. And I love that, because this lit energy means that it's easy for you to be seen, to be observed, to be heard. And some of you come from a place where you didn't feel seen, heard, or observed, but now you are being seen, heard, and observed, okay? And so one thing that happens, they want you to imagine whoever your favorite celebrity is, okay, if you have one. If you have one, if not, just imagine the way things, Michael Jackson, they said, let's use Michael Jackson if you don't have one, but whatever. Whenever Michael Jackson would come around, like, everybody, the girls were throwing this, the girls and the guy, like they were all over Michael. He can go anywhere without a bodyguard. Not a bodyguard, a team of bodyguards, okay? He had to have his protection on him all the time. Thank you for that, because they're circling back. They're like, I digress. I am always, always blessed, safe, and protected on all time, space, and dimension. Absolutely. Like that is your vibe. Like you're protected, you're safe to be you authentically. Okay. And so that energy is there, but back to the star power, right? Stars get people throwing themselves at them left and right. You know what I'm saying? They get so much attention that people start like fan clubs, and like they hire people to handle their social media accounts and interact with the public and their fans, you know what I'm saying? And so all that energy that's coming your way, do you think, they're saying all that energy is coming your way. They're trying to say two things out of my mouth at once. Can y'all just slow it down? Keep it in the queue, put it in the hole, because hold on, we're going to only speak one sentence at a time today, like we do every day. Thank you. So all that energy coming to you is evidence of your state of mind. It's energy being returned to you according to what you have aligned yourself with. It's a proof of your alignment. Now, the other thing that they were trying to say all at the same time is that, do you think all those celebrities want all the attention they get? I once knew a person who got a restraining order from Johnny Depp. She was a huge Johnny Depp fan. And she got a restraining order from Johnny Depp because she kept showing up everywhere he was. Again, some of this attention isn't exactly what you want. It's not coming in the form that you would like. It's still energy being thrown your way. And in the recent readings and channelings we've done here on the channel, they have talked a lot about all energy is just that. It's just energy. Stop calling it good or bad. Transmute it and throw it into your creation. Transmute and throw it into your fulfillment, right? You can use the energy that they bring to you to feed your purposes, right? And now they're showing me this movie that all the children are obsessed with. So if you have any little kids around you right now, you've probably heard of that show that's on Netflix. It's a movie, and it's K-pop Demon Hunters. And so what's interesting, there's a lot of truth disclosure in that show, because in that movie, the K-pop stars are actually demons and demon hunters. But those demons, they steal the people's souls. As the fans go crazy, they steal the energy. But the fans don't know this is happening. They're just obsessed with the songs and the dances and their faces and all that stuff, right? And so the group of demon hunters, they also have this type of energy, but they use the energy different. They have this ability and they use their abilities differently. Okay. So what are you going to do with it? As you are, in whatever form or fashion is happening for you, you're attracting a lot of energy. You're attracting a lot of attention. You notice how people say pay attention? Yeah, pay attention. It's a form of payment. Attention is a form of payment. You are being paid energy. It would serve our best interests if we would refrain from deciding it is either good or bad, but recognizing that it is a form of payment. Okay, so now that I have this resource, this currency, what will I do with the currency? How will I circulate the currency? Okay. Shout out to Kat. Shout out to Cancer. I see you. I pulled a spread for us. Let's find out what it is. Oh, the direction spread. It's a 5-card spread. So this is about directing the energy. Oh, wow. I love the way this works. Before we get into our spread, though, as I was preparing to go live, they showed me to utilize the tea leaf oracle cards today. There are 200 cards in this deck, and there's no limit to however many Spirit wants to guide us to read about, to receive this message today. But this is going to give us some details, and then we will go into the tarot and use our direction spread. But when I use the deck of spreads to decide how to read your message, and they always utilize the title of the spread in part of the message. The title of the spread we're doing is part of the message. And so again, as we had just finished saying, how are you going to direct the energy that you're receiving as you're sitting in your star power? And then we have the direction spread. Like, they're going to help give us some guidance on that, how to do that, what we can do with that, what is in front of us. So let's see from the tea leaf fortune cards what Spirit will reveal about some of the situations, circumstances, some of the details. Show me, please, and thank you for the tribe. What are the messages that you have for the tribe? Most important messages for today's spread. Okay. And I'm just kind of like allowing the cards to come out where they do, because where they land is where they speak. The different positioning on the table speaks through my intuition, and I receive messages even from that. Okay, we're almost done. They said this is the last go round, and what comes out during this round is it. We have so many cards to talk about. We're going to be here for a minute. All right, before we do anything else, I see you, Ken Lynette. Bottom of the deck is a cup. You should accept valid criticism. And because it's at the bottom of the deck, it's a foundation. So this is letting me know that you have realized that there was some criticism that was valid. And it wasn't meant to hurt your feelings. It was meant to create awareness. And I see that you have been allowing that to happen. So let's see what we have deep in the past. We have the tree. Affairs with your family has been at the core of the situation since the past. Okay, what else? We have the knot. Unsuccessful plans, and it was upside down when I saw it. And this is letting me know that anywhere where there were connections because of the knot, anywhere where there were connections that were causing your plans to be unsuccessful, I see that you have overturned that. You got beyond that. You overcame that. You passed it up. You broke the knot. You cut the cord. You burned the tie, whatever you have to say, however you want to express that. This is what's coming out in this energy. Okay, now more of a current energy. Sitting on top, we have the unicorn. And it says, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Unicorns are connected to the causal chakra, which is the 10th chakra, okay, and your intuition as well. Interestingly enough, I just saw this page. It's like some Arabic page on TikTok, and they have all these magical beings. You know, it's AI, right? It's AI. It's totally AI. However, they're showing me this video that I seen that they produced, and it was a man who was bathing a baby unicorn under the faucet. And so it was so cute, right? Okay, unicorns, energy is there. Okay, there's something beautiful here. in that. As you utilize, that's so freaking hilarious. So as you, I'm getting so much. As you utilize your inner intuition, you become this magical, mystical being, right? And they try to make AI images of you. Ooh, watch out, because they could be trying to use your image to create AI. And that's freaking hilarious, because just yesterday in the live stream commenting, there was somebody who asked if I was AI. I totally just blew that over. I didn't even respond. But there's that. Also, this is significant. You'll appreciate this. So there are all these people who have open relationships, or they're like swingers and stuff like that, and they like to have third-party situations in their relationship. Some of them are even married, and they do this. They bring a third person into their relationship. The third person in the relationship that they bring into the relationship in those swinger circles is called a unicorn. So if any couple ever asks you if you want to be their unicorn, understand what they mean, why you need to know that, you know. Okay. We have March. So now there's this energy of anyone who tried to ask you to be a third party in their relationship, you marched on them, which means you left. Oh, that part. Okay. Also, I don't really want to talk about all that stuff, but I have to say what I'm getting. And if it's for you, you know it's for you. However, let's go back to the message that I know I want to talk about, which is so awesome. As you're using your magic, as you're using your intuition, you're tapping into this energy field where things are working out for you. March, the month of March is going to bring you very significant revelations and experiences, okay? And one of the things they're showing, in the month of March, somebody here, you're moving to a brand new place, a whole new state, a whole new country for somebody. Somebody here in the month of March, and it could be the date of March 1st is actually showing up very strongly. They're showing it to me. So March 1st, I heard when you leave, the weather could be terrible, but when you get there, it's going to be so much better. Okay. March 1st being significant. Somebody here, you're going to be moving into the first home that you purchase on March 1st. Somebody here, you're going to be moving to a whole new state or country on March 1st. Both of those also telling me that there is awesome, fresh new beginnings that you have every reason to be proud of for you in the month of March. Now, we have coming out next in the current energy area, we have the man. And it says dealings or relationship with a man. For some of you, this man is born on March, okay, in the month of March. But here we go. The target comes out and it says a goal-oriented person, and it's in reverse, okay? There's a man involved, okay? He doesn't like it. So you read between the lines, you know how this is unfolding for you, but this man, I'm seeing the man doesn't want this goal, does not want to hit this target. So there's something here about this man who doesn't want, the man doesn't want it. And then we have the turkey, which is someone who is behaving stupidly. The man can see that somebody is behaving stupidly. He doesn't want it. Somebody here in March, you know, as you're having this new beginning in your life, new home, new job, new location, new experiences, I see where there's somebody out there who is going to not be understanding why you're doing that. Well, it's a damn good thing that it doesn't matter if they get it or not. It's not for them to understand. Like, there's that. I'm hearing, yeah, that's a whole part. Okay. So now we're going to move into the near future. I'm hearing into the near future. What do we have? Good fortune with the beetle. I love that. And I'm hearing it as a direct result of whatever all this was for you in the current energy. What else do we have? We have the younger man, dealings or relationships with the younger man. Oh, okay. Both the man, dealings or relationships with the man, and the younger man are both telling me something. Okay. What they're giving me is masculine energy, which is your active, go get them, go make it happen, you know, hunter and gatherer, go hunting, bring home the bacon type of energy, go make the money, get the job done, get her done energy. is your masculine energy, how you assert your energy into this world with the actions that you take. So because the good fortune is there, right now, like you're in your grown man energy, you're very active, very go get them. You're out there getting her done. But in the near future, you're going to be able to pull that back. That's what the younger man is giving me. He's saying, yeah, you're not going to have to work so hard. You're not going to have to go get so much. You're not going to have to do so damn much. And it has something to do with the good fortune that's coming in that you can sense it's coming. The unicorn is saying, yeah, I can feel it in my horn. The unicorn says to me, yeah, I can feel the energies and the vibrations in my horn. That's why I'm so intuitive. They're talking to me like how dolphins and whales and bats travel with sonar and they can feel things out. They're also showing me how a person who is blind has extremely stronger senses of hearing and smelling. And even sometimes blind people can sense out what colors things are because of the vibrations that they're very sensitive to. Because of the lack of one ability, they have other abilities that are heightened. So there's that. Let me see some more. So we have the beetle coming out with its good fortune, and then we have the younger man. And with that, we have the finger warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Okay. So as you pull your energy back, you're being warned of something in the future that's going to come. And that's part of why you pull your energy back. Oh, it's like when, how do you say it? Give me the perfect example. Because they're like, oh, okay, thank you. They gave me the perfect saying that'll explain it well. This warning you of a problem either now or in the future is giving me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So right now you're very much in fixing mode with the man energy, but it's going to be time to pull back your energy in the near future. And if you don't, it's very much like still trying to fix what ain't broken. And then if it ain't broken, you're trying to fix it, you can break it. Okay. So you're going to have to pull back. Now, why is this important? Because below that, we had the diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift, a diamond. So there's something of great value here that's being protected by your pulling back. And now they're showing me in a relationship where like this person could have been extremely present, or you could be the one who is extremely present in somebody's life. In the future, there's going to be a pulling back from that. So they're showing me, like, let's say you're co-parenting with somebody who you used to have a relationship with, right? Well, when y'all were together, you had a lot of responsibilities in that, or at least you felt like you did. And you did a lot for this person, and, you know, you provided a lot. You offered a lot of opinions, guidance, assistance, whatever that was. You're going to have to pull back from doing that in the near future. Otherwise, it's going to end up causing a problem. So no longer do you pick up their dry cleaning. You don't make sure they had something for dinner no more. That's not your role to play anymore. So you need to pull back the energy from that. That's going to be a good idea. Otherwise, it will lead to problems. Excuse me. Yeah, it's still happening. But I'm drinking my tea, and we'll be okay. All right, the bowl. The bowl is talking out about, and it's crazy. I know I've had a cough lately, but all morning I haven't been coughing. And now that I'm live, I'm coughing. And we were just talking about it's in your throat. So hold on a second. You don't have no power here. You don't have no power here. Whoever, whatever, you have no power here. Return to sender. That's what I heard. Okay. So plenty of material things coming up for you in immediately following all of that in your future. And then we have the boat. which says money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Perfect. Listening to the guidance turns into your wealth. I heard a long overdue vacation. And then we have the pig, beware of greed. It's important that that energy does get pulled back when it gets pulled back, because when all this plenty of material things and that money, property, or inheritance through a winning or a windfall comes in, somebody gonna really fucking get greedy. A lot of you have already done the work of pulling back. They're saying, but be aware as you see the different ones will try to creep back into your energy. Like they're going to try to come back in. I need you. Do you think you can fix me something for dinner? You know, do you think you can go pick up my laundry? Hold on. We ain't married no more. No, I can't do any of that for you. Oh, you know, do you think you can pick up the car from the mechanics for me? I don't know, whatever it is. But it's like, that's your spouse's duty. That's your lady or your husband. Like, that's their job. Don't ask me to do that. No, you know, or maybe you just say no flat out. Like, no, I can't, not available. Okay. Because there's something here that you thought at one point, you really like, you believed it was your responsibility. It was your task to handle. It was something you needed to do. Yeah. Well, that's not going to continue forward. That does not continue forward. Moving forward, you're very aware that that's not your business. That's not your place. That's not your business to handle. That's not your place to put your yourself in the middle of something. It's just not for you. Okay. And then again, we have the bear. Danger, especially in money matters. This card was face down and it's coming through as a warning. Anybody who doesn't pull back their energy from these ones that are not supposed to be here no more, that you have removed. And so, yeah, they're showing me somebody I know. Yeah, absolutely. And they're showing me a few people I know where, like, if you're divorced, and let's say they went out of town and they're busy working or going to do what they got to do, right? And you are being asked now, oh, well, can you go check on my dogs at my house? You know the door code or whatever. You know where the spare key is, or you got a spare key. They say, you need to give back the spare key. You don't need to go in their house. You don't need to check on their dogs. Like, no, you're not in the relationship no more. Yeah, they're showing me somebody who is like too involved with what they decided they didn't want no more. And if you keep that going, it's gonna turn into a problem for you. Don't do it. They're saying don't do it. Because you have the pineapple. They're gonna want reconciliation, and this is a way to keep you tuned in and to their life, to keep you stuck, to keep an anchor to you, to keep a connection, a thread, a cord. But you already did everything you had to break it. So anywhere where you went through all this work, all these experiences to break a connection, don't bring it back in. Don't bring it back in. That's not what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my car broke down. Do you think you could give me a ride? Oh, that sounds like partner privileges. Or, you know, somebody that you're not trying to break up with, or didn't just break up with, or just got divorced from. Like, the only one keeping you wrapped into that situation is you. You don't have to stay in that. So I see I see a few. Ooh-wee. I see a few different ones. I see a few different ones where some have already really pulled back their energy, not getting involved, they're not doing the stuff. The person you pulled back your energy from, they're gonna keep trying to attach. And I heard trying to attack. Trying to attack. That's crazy. Like, they don't want me to talk to you today. I'm highly tempted to go make warm water and lemon juice to gargle with right now, but I already know my power, so this is going to stop. You'll notice it by the time I'm done with this message. Oh, it's over. It stops and I'm fine. And there'll be no more of this coughing. It's already done. It's done. It's already done. I already did the magic part. I already did the energy part. And don't worry. It's gone. It's done. It's done. It's already done. You'll love this. Actually, this is awesome. Ha! Yeah. Because as I said, you know, I'm tempted to go get up and make the warm water and lemon juice and gargle with it right now. They said I just invoked the energy of it. So there's that. You don't have to physically do anything. You can invoke the energy of everything. You can invoke the energy of anything. Okay. So it's really interesting that all this is happening while we're live. To me, this is extremely interesting. Okay. So as we've shuffled this deck many times, let's get into the tarot. Okay. Your current life direction is the first position. And what do we have? The 9 of Swords. I'm afraid I'm not in alignment. They said, throw that shit out. Literally, that's what Spirit said. Hell no. That's what they want you to. They want me to sit here and be afraid that somebody else has more power over my life and that they're going to fuck up my throat for the rest of the show. Wrong answer. That shit don't work. Not around me. Because I see what you're doing. I see who you are. I see what it is. And you fail every fucking time. So what is your current life direction? It's a mystery to them. That's why they be trying to attack. That's why they be trying to be on you. But you're blessed, safe, and protected on all time, space, and dimension. That was how we started this message. Oh, that part. Well, then why was you sensing that in your throat? Why were you actually having a coughing fit and couldn't talk right a few minutes ago? Because the Spirit letting me know what I needed to do. That there was people out there was trying to put an attack of energy on what? On my throat chakra. I'm a Taurus. The throat chakra is everything. I'm here to be the voice of the divine. Okay, to channel these messages. What I'm here to do. Okay, and you saw on this channel my response. I handled that. Okay, no fear. The fear had to go. Threw it out of the show. So what is your current life direction? You know. High Priestess, you are the sacred. You are the mystic. You are the oracle. You are the reader. You are the knower. You know. You are the spiritual feminine. Okay. The lesson you're learning is the 9 of Pentacles. They fell. 9 of Pentacles. The lesson you're learning, independence. That you deserve everything. That you're worthy of everything. Yeah, warm water, lemon juice. Okay. It's done, it's already done. 9 of Pentacles, you're independent. You're prosperous, you're abundant. You're able to take care of yourself and handle your business. And there's more. And your spirituality affords you so much in your physical realm. That's why you have plenty of material things coming up for you. That's why you have the money, or property, or an inheritance, or winnings, or windfalls coming through. What you're moving towards, the Ace of Cups. Whatever the fuck I choose for me that honors my soul and my self-love and my self-respect and my self-honoring and favoring. Like I'm highly favored and highly blessed. Set apart from the rest. And that's okay. This is what you're moving toward. Ace of Cups. I get to choose. Nobody else has power over me. I'm the one who is the source of my energy. Ooh. Yeah. What I plant, what I sow, what I do returns to me. Yes, there's that. Okay. Your long-term objective. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, effective defense network. I heard an effective defense network. This is why we gave you the recipe in the outset. blessed, safe, and protected on all times, space, and dimensions. Yes, yes, it is done. It is done. It is already done. What will help you attain your objective is the 5 of Cups. Let go of that. Don't hold on to it. Don't feel bad about it. Release the emotional attachments to it. There's that. The bottom of the deck, what do we have? The 4 of Swords. Time to chill and heal. Rest. And recuperation. Rest and recuperation. I heard a full restoration. So let's clarify this. Let's clarify this. What else can you show, please and thank you? The High Priestess coming out with the Page of Wands. Ready for a new adventure? This is where you've got your, it's like, now that you've graduated high school, it's time to go to college. So, you know, higher levels of learning, having a new adventure, going into uncharted territory because you can see the growth that you've done. It's time to go further. It's time to go do more. It's time to take what you've learned and go use it out in the world actively, okay? With the Chariot, yeah, road trip. I heard road trip. So planning to go somewhere, you're not telling nobody. I'm hearing you're not telling nobody. Plan to go, planning to travel, planning to take action. This Chariot card is a card of movement. There's always movement in the Chariot card and action taken. For some of you, this is about a super swift change in your life. I heard, and a very welcome change in your life, okay? 8 of Pentacles, you put in the work and the dedicated effort. Thank you. And the 2 of Pentacles, to bring balance into your life and to change your situation and circumstances. So your current life direction is you're now taking action. You're moving. You're doing the things that need to be done because you have been putting in the work to bring this balance, to bring this change in your life. And now it's time for that to happen. And the opportunity presents itself, and it's a good opportunity. So here you go. Again, some of you will be living in a new place, living in a new state, living in a new country, living in a new house, living in a new life. Okay. Movement happening to change your circumstances. You feel good about it. The lesson you're learning is you can do this on your own. You can go your own way. You were afraid. We threw the fear out, but this is a clarifier, so they said you could keep it. So the fears are done. I'm so glad we kept it because look at the way that works. 9 of Swords, whatever kept you afraid. Yeah. Just like here. No fear. What you see happening here, no fear. They thought that they could keep you afraid. But that's over. You used to live in fear. That's over. You're not afraid like that no more. You're more empowered now. You're more, I heard self-actualized. Self-actualized. It's like you make things happen for yourself. You initiate yourself. You're self-initiated, I hear. Okay? The 2 of Wands, because you want to get somewhere. You want to go somewhere. You want to do things in the world. You want to be in a different place, in a different energy, in a different experience. And so when the opportunity presents itself, you go. I heard whether it's something you're taking action on by where you're placed at, or something you take action on and you do live on your show. Okay, so that's specific. Ace of Cups, in what you're moving towards, what do we have? The 6 of Wands, victory, success, and recognition. Through your Ace of Cups energy, which is our self-love card, which is that connection through, like, that's where you're in alignment and you're ready, willing, and able to realize and understand what your soul is speaking to you, okay? And then you protect that. 7 of Wands, protect and persevere moving forward in that. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. Even if it takes a long time, you're investing for the long term and you're giving up on things that don't honor that. Okay. And the Empress, because of your value and your worth, and you reap your harvest. So what you're moving towards is harvest season, because in this harvest season, first off, you had to recognize your skills, talents, and abilities. Then you had to use them to protect yourself. Then you had to let go of certain things and then invest in the right things. And then as you did all of that, wow, you planted those seeds, and what happens? You get all the fruit. You get the tree yielding all the fruit. And I just see a whole bunch of lemons, a whole bunch of lemons. You got enough lemons for the whole fucking neighborhood, okay? Your long-term objective is the Queen of Swords, okay? To have those boundaries, to see the transformation in your life, and to know that, hey, I did that. That's what I'm hearing now. Okay, being clarified by the Lovers because of your choices of who you're connected to and what you do, and the learning and the enlightenment and awareness that you gain from the choices that you had been taking. So even when you were making choices that weren't exactly in your best interest, like, you learned from them, you improved yourself, you became more wiser, more compassionate, more kinder, more in tune, more aligned, because you made certain choices that you will never make again. And that's okay. It's okay to never make certain choices again once you realize, like, oh, that's what happens when I choose that. Yeah, I'm not choosing that no more. I don't like that. Okay. 8 of Swords, you realize which choices were keeping you stuck in your head. And so 4 of Cups, you start rejecting those choices, okay, and making healthier ones. And then it doesn't bother you, okay, because it's like you realize if you don't make those certain choices, you end up getting hurt at the end of the day. And then the other part of why you were making those choices that weren't beneficial for you had a lot to do with, well, I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. So in this energy, it's like, get your fucking feelings hurt. I don't care. Yeah, get your fucking feelings hurt. I don't care. That's the vibe. So what will help you as you attain your objective? This is the I don't care. Get your fucking feelings hurt. I don't care. If they get their feelings hurt in this, it looks like whoever this is that wants to come in and take a piece of your prosperity, your plenty, your property, your money, your inheritance, your winning, or your windfall, they gonna get their feelings hurt. Yeah, somebody sees, they see a goal. They see a goal, and you can feel it. I mean, this shit can only go on for so long, because first off, I already had a cold, and somebody playing off that shit. Have fun with that energy returning to you, because I already sent the energy back. Okay, there's that. Queen of Cups. You can sense that somebody's out to get something. They want to plant seeds. But in your garden, oh, they're mad. They're so mad. You gave so much, that's why they're so mad. You gave so much, that's why they're so mad. Because they need what you gave. They need what you have. They want to get it, and you're the one that has it. It's still mine. No matter how many times I choke and cough on this show today, it's still mine. At the end of the day, it's still going to be mine tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. It won't always still be mine. That's what whoever the fuck is over there doing, whatever the fuck they think they're doing. Why are they just showing me somebody is stabbing the throat of the doll? Have fun, because you're only stabbing your own fucking throat, okay? Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. I'm still going to talk. You see how I'm still talking? I don't know who I'm talking to. I know it's not you, tribe, but there's a spy. There's an op. There's a fucking whoever the fuck you are. Back, bitch. That's what I have to say. Yeah. You notice how strong that came out? Yeah. See how I still talk? Yeah, that part. You ain't gonna shut me up. The tribe needs to hear about their good fortune coming in, and get the fuck rid of bitches like you. Whoever the fuck you are, get the fuck off my show. Click off, ho. That like that. Sometimes you gotta talk to them a little ghetto though, because that's the only language they understand, baby. Why? They doing this because you gave them. You gave them what the fuck they can never get for their self. Their garden is fucking dry. Their garden looks like a motherfucking desert, motherfucking rocks and rubble, and your garden has fertile, dark soil with all the nutrients in it. You know, the darker the soil, the more nutrients it has in it, the healthier it is for the plants that grow there. That's why they want to plant in your garden. Their garden looks like this fucking, right here, there's a walking path for your dog. Go walk your dog, bitch. Okay? There's a walking path for their dogs. It ain't nothing but fucking dirt and rocks. And that's what the fuck their garden looks like. And the dirt, it's like no nutrients in it. It has no color. It's just, it's dead fucking dirt. Nothing trying to grow there in a long, long time, if ever. You feel what I'm saying? But your garden, it's full of rich nutrients. Your soil is rich, full of minerals and everything the plants need. And your garden has a perfect amount of sunlight, and you've got so much growing in it already that it's like the plants are it's like the plants are perfectly positioned to filter out certain amount of the light in certain places so that the seeds can grow and the plants can grow without being disturbed, without being burnt up even, you know, because they need sun, but they need a certain amount of sun, right? And so that's what's going on here. They want it. They want what you got. And there could be a hiccup or a cough here and there. But at the end of the day, it's still yours. It stays yours, okay? It stays yours. And you get to chill and heal. And this is what helps you get to your objective. So a lot of this work, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go do this. So have fun, bitch, okay? Have fun. Because a lot of this work can be done for you in your visualization, in your meditation, and while you rest. Remember we talked earlier about pulling back on the divine masculine energy, pulling back your masculine energy, not making it so much about the physical, but more about the spiritual. And that was part of the conversation that needs to come out here too, where, you know, we talked earlier about the unicorn. These people, they live only from their physical reality. They don't know how to see the spirit of it. They don't understand that when they think they want to kill themselves, it's actually a spiritual death that they're seeking for. They don't understand that when they think they want to go bring this third party into their relationship for some sex fun, what they're actually looking for is a balancing of their energy and some attention to their spiritual focus. And these people think that working spell work and energy stuff against other people to get their physical resources is a good idea. But that what they don't understand is they think they want your physical resources. What they want is your spiritual energy. But guess what? The only way they can get that is if they create that. You're blessed, safe, and protected. Always, always, on all time, space, and dimension. I am blessed, safe, and protected. Always, always, on all time, space, and dimension. Period. Facts. That's it. And anywhere where it looks like somebody's been able to do anything to you, trust and believe. God gonna work with that too. The universe gonna work with that too. And all that's going to end up doing is blessing you, because every time they think about you, every time they send energy your way, you're like, I receive it all in prosperity, money, and payments. Hello, you can pay me all the attention you want to, but you'll never do anything but increase my wealth, increase my health, increase my vitality, increase my energy, increase my following, like whatever. You think you're going to stop is exactly what's going to grow for me, because you're thinking about me. That's the way this energy is set up around here. Oh, that part. The bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. Is this a sibling? Somebody, this is a sibling. Somebody, this is a friend. I see somebody, like, you thought this person was on your side. You thought they were somebody who cared for you. You thought they were somebody who loved you. And now it's very evident that that is just not true. They do not. You see it. You know what they are. You know who they are. You know what this is about. It's about what you got. And you got it dripping like water. So they think they gonna come over here and try to tap in and take it and steal it. Yeah, all that negative repercussions coming right back to you. And I still get more of it. That exactly what you thought you were gonna take from me, right? Is exactly what I get more of because of you using your funky ass energy the way you do, and have fun with your curses return to you in multiples of at least 10, all the way up to 100 intensity back to you from me, because it came from you, so you should have what's yours. Oh, I mean, there's that. They don't want this. They don't want these problems. They don't want these problems. They don't want this experience. They need to go sit their ass down in a corner somewhere and go sit with themselves instead of trying to look at the tribe, mess with the tribe, mess with your vibe. Okay? That shit is played the fuck out. So, we pulled your alpha and omega messages first, and now it's time to read them last. Let's see what we had coming out. We have the messenger of abundance. Wonderful news regarding your career, a new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Yeah. Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. I love the way the messages came together today. Let's get you a yes or no answer. If you've been watching in and you're not the op or the ex or the hater who's trying to play with a hex, have fun with that. Let's get you a yes or no answer. If you've been tuned in to this message, this will work for you once. Ask your yes or no question. Your soul already showed you how to formulate it. Run with the first suggestion. And this is going to work for everybody who is watching this video on all time, space, and dimension for your first time watching it, okay? So let's see. What is the answer for today? Is it yes? Is it no? Is it yes? Is it no? Is it yes? Is it no? Look at how I'm still beautiful. You see that? How I'm still beautiful? How I'm still talking? Oh, yeah, that part right there. Okay. And singing and laughing and everything else. The 8th card is a yes, and it's the Ace of Cups. Your answer today is yes. I love it. I told you. Didn't I tell you? What I said a minute ago will go ahead by the end of the show. The bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Hello. Use your spiritual ability. If you think you want something, remember to check with your spirit and find out if it's supposed to be a physical desire or if you're wanting it on a spiritual level. Check with that. I love the way this show came out today. So perfect. I love the way I spoke out my truth. I love the way I was able to stand in my position and honor myself and push forward through whatever fucking challenge wanted to show up. And I love the way the Alpha and Omega message like completely validated everything that we did here, all the magic that was worked and everything that we said. I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence, okay? No, my throat chakra is not hurting me. It's perfect. It's perfect. That's why somebody thinks they can attack it. Wrong answer. I'm still talking. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As ear love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time, 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.